Simple. Simple it is here. We're playing Red Prison. That was the vote. That's what we got. We're going to play it. We're going to go fast. Blood Moons are back in on the menu. This is the Den of Bugbear version. Don't ask. It didn't work very well when I played it. We're just going to try it anyway. We got Hazret Mom Dog in here. We got Karns. We got Chandras. We have Seasoned Pyromancers, Maguses, and Goblins. Let's play some Magic. That's all we're going to say. No, I don't have event tickets or anything. Ah. How many play points do I have? 89 opening chests. What a treat. Let's get to 100. 5. Look, goblins, hobgoblins. Open more. 25 overgrown tomb. We're going to play some Magic play points. Let's go. I'm not unprepared. We're already in a match. Check it out. Huh. We're ready. Mardu, Yorion Prison, Meat Hook. There's a lot of words I like there right now. I think if you would have put Goblin, we'd be hitting cancel and going to build that right now. Those are all words. They are very much words. All right, so we think it's an addiction. It's actually just a front. Everyone's going to be like, there goes Fluffy again, black-white tokens. We got this. We're going to crush them. And then I'm going to bring the Blood Moons. You all think it's an addiction. It's just a facade. We gotta make it look like we play other things than just Red Prison. That way people don't fetch basics on us. The corrections officer. Look at that. Our first opponent doesn't even want to play against us. Addicted to Blood Moon? How could you be addicted to this beautiful art? I'm so upset I didn't get an embellished one of these from the artist. I even reached out. I was like, yes, I'll take one. They had limited stock. Limited stock ran out during our stream. Was announced during our stream. I had no opportunity. I didn't know it was happening. All right, our opponent is 2-2. Let's go get him. We got Blood Moon in hand. Let's go. Lava Ball. Fun fact, I own only one of those Blood Moons. I own it for an EDH list because I had to put it in the EDH list. Let's go. Mountain Pass. Let's see what we're playing against here. I love this mountain. I love this mountain. Don't you love this mountain? It is a nice mountain. Yeah. Marsh Flats for our opponent. They see mountain. They grief us. We've been griefed. Immediate grief. Putting the evoke on the backside here. It's smart. What do you want? What do you want, opponent? Could even take a land. Non-snow covered mountain. Yep. You are correct. Bottom. Bottom. Bottom, 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 bottom. Bottom, bottom. Bottom, bottom. There you go. I'll help you out. Oh, they took the land. Now they're going to ephemerate or the Undying thing and then take this card. They're really struggling? Ah, it'll be all fine. We're about to hit them with the bridge. I guess that's one reason to put this into play first. Wow. Temple Garden Ephemerate. Ephemerate. Stealing Magus. You need to steal Magus here because I could ritual it, opponent. So Magus. Okay. I'm going to play another mountain. I'm I'm going to pass the turn. My opponent's going to ephemerate Grief here. They're going to steal another card. Triple Thoughtseize here to begin with. Now, most people would be like, oh, this is terrible. I'm not going to win. No, we're good. You want to know why? We don't care about the Solitude that they have for Hazoret. No problems. We're just going to top deck that sweet bridge, and it's going to be all over for my opponent. They're helping us. They're helping us. Hand's really tiny now. Tiny hand. Satyr Wayfinder Grief? Ooh, hold on. That card's a problem. I'm supposed to kill these, aren't I? Oh, man. You're going to wreck me, opponent. I know it. Can I get a bridge off the top? Thank you. Hand even got more tiny with Fury. Don't persist this card. Please don't persist. I do like the green splash, though, to do things like Satyr. Make sure you hit your land. This is what happened. There's the Windswept. And they pass it back. Dang it. No bridge. Pass. Triple Grief doesn't bother me anymore. The real problem is having to fight through 7 Alrund's Epiphanies in the 30-minute standard game. Grizzly salvages here. Creature or land. There's Grist. They could grist me. They miss a persist. That's good. Do they need the land? This looks like a very Abzan-like list. You know? KO Diamonds would be proud. Puts Godless Shrine. Okay. There isn't a, what, Umberio Rights in here? No. What do they have in here? Plays the Verdant Catacombs. Godless Shrine. You're doing it, opponent. Yes, no, Temple Garden. Yes, no, Temple Garden. Eternal Witness gets back Persist, probably. Does. Persist goes to hand. Got it. Well, I could get Tormod's Crypt. If my opponent's got a Thoughtseize or something, it's going to be problematic. Probably just get the Tormod's Crypt. Unfortunately, they attack and then I don't get the bridge. (3-1) with Yogg and opened Ragavan. That sounds like a win to me. What's up, Jaffer? How's it going? We're back on Red Prison. It's time to beat some people. I don't think I can get bridge here. Let's get the Tormod's Crypt. Seems fairly safe to do this. There is no Unburial Rights. We'll pass the turn. Yeah, it's true. You reanimate a Eternal Witness and you're good to go. Good to go. Hey, Jaffer, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the sub. Hey, Jaffer, are we good for our gauntlet? You hate ads? November 5th. Are we gauntleting? Are we opening up extra life with gauntlet powers? Standard, historic, Pioneer Modern. Of those formats I play, one of them. Meat Hook Modern. 99.99% sure. So why check? Just let the stats roll. Well, if we do Legacy, I know what I'm playing. But you like Pioneer. You said it yourself. I gotta beat you in 3 of yours, and you can beat me in Modern. It'll be fair. What is this? Hardcast Grief. You got it. Hardcast Grief. Can't take the ruins, I believe. Top deck is a ruins. Guess I'll play that. This is gonna go up. Pass turn. By the way, they had the Grief, so they could steal the bridge if I would have went and got that. 2 at Eternal Witness. They send both at Karns. It's probably smart. We're good? Sweet. All right, you're locked in. Ooh, Grist could kill me. All right, well, let's see what Seasoned Pyromancer can find for us. Oh, eh. Well then. That was quick. Oh my gosh, that was loud. I play with dice. They're mega dice. I drop them sometimes. You feel so underprepared. What are you playing in the event? I persist. I'm gonna fire this off, obviously. Okay. I'm gonna hit F6 button, my favorite button. It is only a D6. Here is a normal D6 that you would roll. See? This lens also doesn't autofocus, so enjoy the out of focusness. This has menace. What am I doing? Modern 5K and you're on e-tron. Well, I have no advice for you. What is this doing over here? Did they reveal this? Whoa, priest. Yeah, these are both Chessex dice. I was getting one every time I attended a conference or a convention. I feel like I'm supposed to bridge here and then worry about Karn. Bridge is only going to stop Grief for the turn. Did they reveal this? I don't even know why this is up here on my screen. Seasoned Pyromancer did that. Activated Tormods, persisted, Grist. Grist Tide Create, Mills, Grizzly Salvage. I don't know why this is here, but they don't have it out here. I don't think I see it in Exile. Oh, Grizzly Salvage reveal. All right, so that's in hand. How goes Mono Red Prison? It's going. All right, I'm going to play the bridge. I think it's a safer thing to play here. They're not going to take a card from me, then attack. They're going to attack first. I wanted to kind of try to find a way to maybe like put Pithy Needle or Spyglass on the Priest. You have a dice set for every year of attending Gen Con. Nice. Yeah, I have, well, I don't have one the 1 year they didn't show up. 1 year they didn't show up to the event. So I have only 3 dice, 3 or 4. My wife has the one or the other one. She has a green and black version. Basic Land Shark, thank you for the gifting this sub to Handsome. Handsome's got some cool stuff now. You bought a pound of dice from them? Nice. Thanks, Chuck. Can they beat a bridge? Feels good. Yeah, I like the Chessex dice. I actually have a lot of dice that I want now, and I have no reason to have any of them. I was trying to think of a way to incorporate subscriptions with dice rolling, and I failed. Obviously, I didn't come up with anything. All right, opponent's going to go doing their attack thing. I am going to... I don't really want this to unearth. I don't really know what I'm doing. I guess I'll block Priest. How bad could it be? I don't think I want to put the Eternal Witness into the yard. That sounds like a bad idea. Grist is doing Grist things, making tokens. This will be a little hard to get everything out of hand. There's a tie and vote, let the dice decide, but we almost never have a tie. There's a Satyr. Maybe they can find an Archon and make me discard an Archon now, or discard a card with Archon. That's all this garbage. Concealed Courtyard, 3 unknowns. Chalice on 2 would be kind of hilarious. One, two, three, 4, and then play Relic. I could also liquid metal coating if I wanted to. I could Pithy Needle this. Maybe I Pithy Needle. We have to stop Grist. Yeah. Let's do it through a Spyglass so I know what else is going on. Grief, Archon, and Thoughtseize. You got it. Say, okay, let's name Grist here. The Hunger Tide? Yeah. Playing this down stops a little bit of damage. Don't care about the Karn dying just yet. Let's just pass. I might actually want Karn down tick Torp Orb and then Chalice on 2. I don't think the 2 damage is going to matter here. They can put Dragon into play. Thoughtseize themselves, and then Unearth. Is it Unearth 5? 5 it is. This exiles a card. Oh, exile, Thoughtseize, and Archon, and then Unearth. I see, I see. Yeah, Chalice on 2 would stop a lot of that. At the same time, I sort of want, like, basically to be able to play Karn, Downtick, and Torp Orb at this point. So I'm hoping that they don't, like, do anything super fancy here to get rid of Karn. But if they do, then we have, like, Bridge protecting us. And so I think they want to be careful how much they do. do here. They decide to Thoughtseize themselves, putting Archon into the graveyard. So my opponent has 2 Griefs that we saw. Extra bridge here. I want to get a Torp Orb down. So let's do that. I think it's just time to put Chalice on 0. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I'm just gonna put the Chalice on 0 past turn. I'm not really sure if I'm supposed to really have anything else out. I probably just have to empty my hand at this point. Torp Orb protects us from Seasoned Pyromancer drawing 2 lands, which could be lethal for us. We'll see if they have anything to get out of this. They could have something like Pulse, Vindicate, Assassin's Trophy, Abrupt Decay. So a second bridge might be really nice here. Killing Torp Orb, though, and then draining us. We're close to dead. Yeah, high probability that the Torp Orb. One thing that could end up happening here is Sarah's could show up. Sarah's could name red, and then I can't cast things. And if we get to that point, then we're in a little bit of trouble because we'll draw enough cards and they'll kill us. So there is like that potential out for them. So I do want to like win the game. So there is that line. The other line that's possibly happening here is I keep drawing 2 expensive cards and they just beat me down with the 1/1s. So this is where I think they go get like Sarah's. And then bridge here is great, but if they play Sarah's into play with the priest, then I'm just toast. Is this game 1? Yes. You can see games below myself in the ads. It'll say in the top left of that little box, Modern League, game 1. There'll usually be an up or down arrow. If there's no up or down, it's game 1 or game 3. Question is, do they have Sarah's? Put another priest in the yard. So I'm feeling really good that we have a potential full lock here. Play our land, play the extra bridge, pass turn. F6, F6, F6. 11 minutes on my opponent's clock. She gives protection. Oh, that's right. She's not Iona. Never mind. You're correct. Fury. That was cool, wasn't it? 5 mana, 3/3. It's like the new Simian Spirit Guide. I have enough damage in Raminauts and Scavenger Grounds. We could end up doing that. We have a total of, sorry, we have 10. No, 12. 4 and 2. Six, 3. If only it was really a 6/3. Seasoned Pyromancer tokens pass turn. I can do this all day, opponent. All day long. Can you imagine if we got a Blood Moon? Oh yeah, I'm always ahead on clock. When I'm playing Red Prison, I'm always ahead on clock, so we know what we need. And it's good to know what you need. Once we get to this point where we've thought through, okay, Spyglass maybe first, Torp Orb, do we need the Chalice? Once we get to this point, it's like, they're either going to play some card that gets me out of this. I have to think what that card could be. At this point, I don't think they have one because I think they would have put it in for Unmarked Grave and Priest to get back. So if they have something, I'm not really sure what it is. So we just play quick and go from there. The secret is prison is so easy. Fluffy has written a script to play for him. I'm actually watching TV right now. You figured it out. I'm just a hologram. That was faked. That way it seems real. There we go. 5. Boom. More Furies. If can bridge, then bridge, else Fury. If mom dog, constantly say mom dog, followed by the pound sign. Beep. Go put in the Astros game, then we'll lose. I can't watch that game. I'm watching Animal Planet right now. Sam and Graham, I think the game's been won. My opponent's just continuing to play. They're waiting for me to play something that wins the game, which is totally fine. But at this point, when we locked the game out, I think they had 12, 14 minutes left, and they're now down to sub 9. Echoing Ruin incoming. What's really funny is if I got a Chandra, I almost feel like I wanted to like cheat it a bit and not play it until my opponent just gave up. I mean, they know I have Chandras in the list. It's sitting in the graveyard. So if they're waiting to see if I play it, that's fine. Jaffer, no. No, we're not doing Words with Friends. All right, we're at 8 minutes. Opponent's thinking. My opponent's 2-2, by the way. We're 0-0. Just started out. Oh, they're paying for something. Here we go. I'm going to turn off the auto yields. See what they play. Prismatic Ending. This is an out. This is an out. Torpor Orb is now in exile. Here we go. Things could happen. I am sitting at 9 here. Persist Archon. Drains me for 3. Okay. I've gotten only 3 cards at this point. We'll sacrifice a token. We're at 6. How many times can they do this? There's an Archon here. So if they have the full play set, they've got 2 more left. They can hard cast them too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, they cannot. 11 cards to go. Scavenger Grounds would be good. Karn would be excellent. Chandra is interesting. So Chandra, uptick, damage. If I find a Blood Moon, I'll play it. Will I? That was a joke. I probably want the Ramunauts. Stops Witness? I don't think I want to stop Witness. I mean, I guess you want to stop Prismatic, but Prismatic's going to happen anyway. I'm going to say no to this. I think I want to be firing off the Ramunaut runes, and if I pick up a Scavenger Grounds, that's what I want to be doing. I mean, my opponent could just cast Ephemerate too. Like that. Well, there you go. Looks like my opponent wins. My opponent wins! All right. They got us. They got us. Game 1. All right. They got the win, though. It was good. That was good. Honestly, I think I just want to bring Void Mirror in. We'll take out 1 Rabble Master. We'll see if they can beat us in 6 minutes. I won't say we're super favored here. The prismatic ending always makes chalices and bridges really rough, especially when they're 3-4 colors if we give it to them with the Blood Moon. However, we did draw quite a few lands there. We drew 3 of our 4 Karns and just couldn't lock it up. Torpor was good, but I guess I need a second Torpor. Might be something to consider. Good luck, opponent. Gonna make the first match go to time. I see. Yes, I could get it, but I had already used 3 Karns, so yes. Prismatic Ending and Karn on artifacts are best friends. Prismatic Ending can be played for like any amount of mana though, so it's a bit like the good old days of Shattering Spree. Just a little bit rough. All right, let's play first. Let's keep this. It's a turn 2 Blood Moon, Fury backup, and Seasoned Pyromancer to dig for answers. I'm going to put the Shatter Skull into play this time. That way I don't lose it. Pass turn. Let's see if they can steal my hand like they did last time. 6 minutes for my opponent. 1 Blood Moon coming up. Good luck. They can get black mana. Or they could get the forest. They are 3 colors. Which do they want? Probably the swamp. Ooh. Green mana kind of scares me. They might have the other color in hand already. Oh, they do. This opponent's got them all. Unmarked grave. I'm going to die. Archon. Ooh. Bridge him. Bridge him. Help. Help. Persists. I could keep 2 Furies here, or I can use Seasoned Pyromancer to dig. I can get 1 Fury out and use Seasoned Pyromancer to dig for answers to this Archon. Answers being pretty much nothing. More like more of these. Land I will play. Let's go digging. Need answers. Chalice on 1 might be really important. Let's see if we can do that. White mana is lacking right now. I could even Chalice on 2 to prevent some future nastiness. Grist could kill me. Pithing Needle and Relic are on 1. Crap. I can't quite hit that, unfortunately. I don't know if I want a Chalice on 2. I'm hoping this hits Grist. We decide to attack here because if this gets through, the Fury has another chance. Oh well. All right, Grist is at 5. I need to take care of this Grist. 0 creatures currently in the yard. Magus. I want to put it on 2 so bad, but I think the extra 1-on-1 is just smarter here. I'm going to wait here, not play Magus. Maybe I can, like, just hardcast Fury. Kill a few tokens, or damage Grist enough. There's only one creature in the yard. It's not that threatening. 1 damage here from a insect token's not threatening either. It's a land. Now I can hard cast the Fury. We'll just hit Grist for a bunch of damage here and pass turn. Now I can hold 2 cards and then attack with Fury. That seems decent-ish. I don't know if I want to trade this because they can reanimate it again. Draw a card, drain me. I'm just gonna get some Seasoned Pyromancer tokens here. They're making so many insects. Stop! Okay. Let's just do it. Just do it. I'm going to play the land here because the Magus can attack through 2 lands. I'm not expecting to. We'll see if they bring back Persisting or anything. Grist is at 5. We have 3 creatures in the yard. Combat. You know what? Forget it. Just land go. Forget it. Forget it. I need a Karn. They forgot to use Grist. They're getting excited too. We're all excited. Land go. Karn, Liquid Metal, blow this up. I have 8 mana. Man, I don't want to put the Chalice on anything. Chalice on 1. Good luck getting through our wall of Chalice. Oh, all right. Opponent gives it to us with 3 minutes on the clock. 5 creatures in the yard. It would have taken them a while to get the Grist ult. We would have gotten a Chandra. All right, we're going to game 3. I guess we just send it. We send it. Get that turn 2 Blood Moon, maybe even turn 1. Gemstone. Oh, this is a no. Nope, mulligan. Only 1 land. I really shouldn't keep this. Only 1 land. Yeah, keep Fury out of here, land out of here, Ritual out of here. Good luck me. Help! Don't grief me. Triome in play. Land. Oh, yes. Come on. What a draw. What a draw. Dun 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 dun. Don't Solitude me. We haven't seen a Solitude. Did we win? Wow! Next match. Next match. That's not how we were supposed to win that one. Did they sluddig? Double wow. I want to look it up, but then that would risk everything for the World Series. Can't watch. Don't watch. Oh, look at this 1-lander. I can't turn on the Astros now. If they won World Series, still can't watch. Mulligan. What are these one-landers? They're my favorite thing. You know what? Let's go for it. Who needs bridge? Bridge is hilarious. You don't follow the diamond ball. Not even going to throw a Chalice on 0. We're going to make sure we can Chalice on 1. Watch this bolt show up here. They got nothing on me. Gun of Mercy, Chalice of You're Dead. Nice. Mountain. Chalice. Hey, is Jaffer still here? Yo, Jaffer, are you here? Let's see. Tag Jaffer. Oh, Jaffer's still here. Fun addition to MTGO that happened when MTGA happened. You can take Mountain and drag out, and it will play Mountain for you. Anyway, you can feel right at home. There you go. Now you feel at home. I gotta at least try to make a series game. Last time that I watched them in the World Series, they lost. It didn't win a game. Stomping Ground, Chalice. Chalice on 0. Teamer, Footfalls? Nope, not Teamer. Sacred Foundry. I am cursed. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. It's Dredge. I'm so bad against Dredge. No, I'm so bad. Narcomoeba, there's a Stinkweed. I see a Prized Amalgam, Creeping Chill here. I'm about to get blasted. There's 2 Prized Amalgams. Where's my bridge? Yeah, I'm basically at 8. I guess I can stop Life from the Loam and New Thrillings. Man. Why'd I have to run into Dredge? This matchup's so hard now. Hello. I'm getting dredged. Do you know what that means? Thanks. Okay, bye. Was the food good? I have something. She brought me back something. But that place doesn't do to go. She stole something. I guess they do a few to go, but they don't do the main courses. Very thoughtful. I wonder what she got. Anyway, all right, I'm taking 7. 2-turn clock. Need bridge. Help. Fury kills 2 things. Fury bridge. Bridge Fury. Where's my bridge? Fun fact, when they dredge, they have no more dredgers. We have them locked out on mana. No Life from the Loam for them. Ooh, cornbread's pretty good. Oh, I should make her cornbread. She's gonna make me banana pancakes tomorrow. I'm excited. Like, really excited. Cathartic Reunion. Here comes the extra pain. More Creeping Chills. Come on. There's the Narcomoebas. There's a Conflag. There's a Creeping Chill. Fun fact. I have 0 outs. Good game, opponent. You enjoy plain pancakes with butter and syrup the most? I do too. Married the wife. She doesn't like pancakes. This was a flaw. She knows this. She likes French toast, but not pancakes. Anger the Gods? Oh, wait. We don't play that anymore. But she made these banana pecklets, I think is what Australia calls them. A little different. She liked them. It took years of marriage, but we found a pancake she likes. French toast, get in my belly. That awkward moment when you have the scavenger grounds that gets rid of this garbage, and you have to hit this button because not to mention that. I found this abomination, my emote selection. You can talk to Evan. That is his fault. It's his fault. Man, I don't like anything that we have here. We are not built to beat Dredge. Dredge is awful. Ugh. The gecko. Blood Moon's okay. Bridge is the best thing. I mean, you want your cards to go fetch certain things. You know what? Let's just do something radical here. Thank you for playing these types of decks. You love them. I'm trying to finish both your red prison and your black prison list. Well, good luck. They're both good. I like the black prison one because it's a little different than what I've been playing, but they both hold their own. You just have to update them from time to time, and you'll be underdogs sometimes, and then you'll be heavily favored at other times. Ah, cards live again. Yes, some places are doing that. You got to be safe about it. What do we think? Eidolon going to take us the distance here? Stomping Ground. All the rats. I love the rats. I love the rats. You could play Rack as well. You know what? Shriekhorn's pretty good. I really, really, really want to know what the leftovers are that I got. It's distracting me from playing correctly. I feel like Dredge is going to win anyway. You have a good night as well. Where's the blacklist? One sec. Black prison. There you go. Pack rat black prison. That's probably the one they're talking about. Or something very similar. Really? That's interesting. Being health conscious. Light from the Loam. Have you played Black Prison since Modern Horizon 2 with Urza Saga? See the Pack Rat, Black Rat Prison. Basic Swamps asking for black deck. Checks out. Yep. Yeah, look up the Pack Rat one there. Shriekhorn number 2 here. 2 Thrillings. Light from the Loam. Not the best Dredger. That's still a Dredger. Missing. Silver Smote. Okay, okay. We're getting somewhere. Bloodstained Mire. I'm so distracted. I want to know what I got. I want a cookie, too. This is bad distractions. I need to focus on Magic. Red Prison all day, every day. Sacred Foundry here. Do they have another Thrilling? Are they going to shock this in? Shocks in. Some form of bread? The place doesn't have bread. I do know that. Cathartic takes 2. Here they go. Stinkweed, Life from the Loam, and there's a Silver Smote. Spin away. F6. 1 Karn and 2 Lilianas, that's all you're missing? And you could totally play other things than that. I see Ox, I see Prized Amalgam, I see Silver Smote, I see Narcomoeba, I see a Creeping Chill. My opponent's going to get like 8 creatures back here. All right, maybe 3. Maybe 3. Might have to Fury. Four creatures. 3 creatures. 4. There's 2 Prized Amalgams. 1 and 1. A pair of 6 damage afterwards. Ugh. Do I try to attack with Season Pyro or Eidolon? They block, and then I can 4 over here. Do I need to just wait till I'm at 4 mana, then Fury hardcast? Man, they have this. They have an Ox. Oh, Karn. You're good. I could Tormod's Crypt now. Tormod's Crypt. And I should... Amalgam and the Ghoul? It's probably not. Yeah. I just have to lose the Season Pyromancer. Hey, think of the Prime. Appreciate it. Glad you're building the lists. All right, Jaffer, thanks for stopping by. Okay. We're definitely getting rid of the graveyard here. There is literally no other option. What's nice is that we do turn off the Shriekhorn. I do take a decent amount of damage here. Stopping their draw step in case they... At the same time, I don't really want them to get life from the loam back, do I? I should probably just do this immediately. Bridge is not better because I would literally die to Conflag and the rest of the Creeping Chills in their library. Well, I need to just not get hit by this or this. Just gonna get rid of it now. I guess this isn't technically turned off because they're gonna attack. Why not leave blocker to save for Karn? Probably should have. Probably should have. You're not wrong. Thinking about that food. It's distracting. That's what's happening. Thinking about that food. That's what happens when you play distracted. The wife brought us home goodies. And I want to know. I don't know what kind. That's the thing. Don't know. Big mystery. I've made a mistake. Yeah, it's a mystery box. See, that's where my mind is. It's off on mystery box land. Yeah, because if I block with Eidolon, the Shriekhorn doesn't come on. I'd have 1 turn. If I down tick with the Karn, then the Shriekhorn's online. It's kind of weird. Well, there's an Narcomoeba. Another one. Scalding Tarn fetch. Black Source. Puts into play tapped. Top of the library is Rabble Master. Go, Rabble Master. We'll save Eidolon to block. Should have blocked the last turn. Then I'd have a Rabble Master that could be blocking again. The Rabble Master, though, I'm not really sure what we would have done here. Down take for bridge. We get hit for the Narcomoebas. Then we have a Rabble Master in hand. The question is, do we ever empty the hand beyond the Rabble Master? We'll keep track of that. Not here to justify the answer, but more just to see what the resulting piece would be. Land on the top. Land on the top. There's a City of Brass for my opponent. They now have 4 mana and can hard cast Creeping Chill. Combat, swing everything. Swing Narcomoeba only. This doesn't have text on it that can't block right now. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put them to 4. I think I'm supposed to block. Be kind of funny to block with both. See what they do. I'll block here. If I top deck another Rabble Master, then we probably win the race. Block with both. I don't think we're winning the race if they just hard cast Creeping Chill here. They just hard cast a Prized Amalgam. Well, there you go. Interesting. Bridge. No Eidolon. Oh yeah, there's 3 bridges, main. There are 3 bridges main. Play the Eidolon, we can double block now. Although they might leave me with the Eidolon, which would be a problem. Pass the turn. They block 1, they go to 10. I have to maybe block both Prized Amalgams, hoping for bridge off the top. So we would have hit an Eidolon, which would actually, with the Rabble Master and when we were talking about the down tick, we would not currently hit empty hand here. We would be getting killed by the Narcomoebas again. Last God, you okay over there? You rapping? Last God's over there rapping. I think the hardest thing here is that we've kind of self-defeated ourselves because Dredge is so difficult for us to beat, even with like Anger the Gods main board or other cards that really matter. And it's not a matchup we really can prepare for. preparing for this matchup is just not a thing we can do. Because there's nothing else in the meta that would matter, like Dredge. All right, we're at 6. Bridges, I think, are only out at this point. I could Chandra downtick Prized Amalgam, block Prized Amalgam with other Goblin, depending on what they play here. If they play another Prized Amalgam, our only out is Bridge. And we would be at about 6 if we would have done the Karn play earlier. 2-turn clock on that play, 1-turn clock here. All right, Desperate Ritual would have let us empty our hand. So we would have been empty-handed at 6. Yeah, we don't have a lot of graveyard hate that's more than just a single use. We could adjust that slightly and put more relics, but for the lists that play a lot of graveyards, most of the time we just kind of ignore them and play our bridges to stop the creatures they reanimate. As we kind of saw in that Abzan list. So we don't need typically to worry about the graveyard. We have to worry about either killing our opponent quickly in a control matchup or making our lock that much stronger. Yeah, Cage is really bad. Prismatic Ending made a lot of things difficult. I mean, like Chalice is not great into Prismatic Ending anymore. Yeah, Larry, that's fine. I probably just put a date in the description. Torpor seems good. Early stopping amalgams, coming back, and Oxstraw. Yeah. Torpor Orb has its place. In humans, when humans were big and spirits were big, we played 2, so we could bring one in main and we could have Karn to fetch one. I think everything we're saying is it's just a matter of what are you expecting to run into and then play the appropriate lock pieces and stuff like that. I needed to be quicker recently, so Eidolons and Rabble Masters are here. If we see a lot more graveyards or multi-spells or things like that, we can adjust to more artifacts or things that punish that. All right, let's play first. Oh yeah, any tutor deck is good. Also, just can we like be honest here? I upped the land count, and now we're having trouble finding lands. All right, we'll keep this in. It's a Luris deck. We're gonna keep. Let's get rid of the Fury. A land go. Nah, the Abrade I could I don't know. I don't want to play the Fury so late in the game. We'll see which one made more sense. The Abrade's not bad. Oh, hammer time. Cool. Feeling pretty good about our decision here. Feeling really good about our decision now. Of course, my opponent's got kind of everything going on here. But we should win this. Heavily favored here. Now, if I kept the Fury, I'd be killing some creatures here, too. But we're good. Don't worry about it, everyone. Chalice on 1. Let's start there. And then we can Blood Moon to stop Ink Moth. Abrade's a nice way to kill artifact creatures that get really big. I think we'll be okay. Stoneforge. Stoneforge is a way to get around Chalice with a hammer. We'll see what they go get. Sometimes they'll go get the 2-drop. Nope, they get a hammer. Just a hammer. All right. Fury would be exceptional right now. The Abrade's fine, but the Fury would be exceptional. Just kill all this. That's kind of an interesting card. So deal 3 damage to Stoneforge because they can sneak it around. We could play to the out of they put one in and I kill the creature it attaches it to, but then they still have the Stoneforge sitting around. So my opponent gets a second Stoneforge here. We're going to go ahead and kill that one too. No, because then they'd have, at this point, they'd have 2 Stoneforges. You want to get rid of this because we have the Chalice protecting us. Land here would be nice. Otherwise, I will use the Desperate so we kill the Stoneforge. Do 2 here. Chandra's a little bit better after the fact. I'd rather not use Chandra a down tick there. If we use the Desperate Ritual in down tick, they're just going to kill it with the Memnite. If we play the Shatter Skull in down tick, again, they kill with the Memnite, and then we're just kind of left with what we have. 3 mana Luris to hand. Okay. Again, Blood Moon. One, 2. All right, so we're going to Blood Moon here. Blood Moon makes playing the Luris and then getting the Stoneforge back really awkward. Have a good one. Take care. I think we're navigating this just fine. Concealed Courtyard. Opponent's only got double white through the Springleaf Drum. They can't get Stoneforge back immediately here. I will take the time to kill the Luris. Just trying to live, everyone. Killed 2 Stoneforges. We're gonna kill Luris here. So Chandra down tick on Luris. All 1-for-1s all the way. We'll lose Chandra here. So we ended up losing Chandra regardless. Pure Steel Paladin. All right. Doesn't kill me. Because they can't get hammers in. Attack Chandra. A little bit better here, probably. Mom dog. Let's go. Let's go. Smash in. Let's race. She's not bad. Dommog. Ink Moth. It's all good. What do you got? Another double white here. Another Pure Steel Paladin. Attacks for 3 this time. Down to 11. Heavens here. Let's attack. See if they block. They do not. I'm going to put the Magus down because whenever we get our next card here, I can play it. I played the land so that I'm at 5 for Fury. Evan, how'd it go? Everyone's all about this new dab emote. Some people like it, some people hate it. I'm gonna take 4 here. Dab on the Evan haters. I think I go for lethal here. If they double block Magus, I win. So they gotta block 1 and 1 here. Well, they don't block 1 and 1. All right. Down to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ornithopter. Attacking with everything means they're dead, I think. We got there. Knows how fun it is to play Mana Tide. I mean, I'm attacking with both. I have to here. I have to have one of these connect and then use Hazoret. We have Chalice on 1. We should be safe. There you go. That was a close one. That was a close one. Chalice on 1 preventing the Colossus Hammer, and we ended up skirting away from the Stoneforge Mystics. Worked out. Worked out. We don't change like anything. We could bring in a Pithy Needle. I think I've done that in the past. For like a Rabble Master, and this just strictly names... it will strictly name Stoneforge Mystic. And that's like if we happen to get it on turn 1. Let's go. That worked. Now I have this. You know what's so funny about the emotes, Evan, is that on mobile they don't animate. So all I see is like one of the frames of the dab. Now I just have this distracting dabbing dog in my chat. It's just sitting over there twinkling. Just twinkling over there. How was your stream? What were you playing? You were playing what? Man, what were you playing? I was watching the very beginning of it when I was eating dinner. The reanimation list, right? I don't know about this hand. This is gonna get crushed. We're gonna mulligan this. We got better things to do. There we go. Keep. Who needs Seasoned Pyromancer? This into play. Get rid of that Fury. Get rid of that Fury. Kind of looks like a sneeze. Oh my gosh. Sneezing dog. Springleaf Drum. Memnite. Mishra's Bauble. Sigarda's Aid. Stop. Bauble Trigger. Man, I'm going to be so glad that I have a Chalice on 1 here. Pretty sure they have a turn 2 kill. And I'm just lucky. All right, so we have a Chalice that I can put on 1. Ornithopter gets us the other side when we get the bridge down. So I'm going to put the Chalice on 0 as well. We'll pass. We'll have bridge plus Shatter Skull next. Could be a backup Chalice on 1, but I like the Chalice on 0 here. Saga. So if they had an Ornithopter, they can like swing in and then put something on it. My opponent doesn't even attack. They're defeated. Play bridge. By the way, if they have something that removes artifacts, they have so many artifacts they have to remove, they have to have redundant ways to do this. Stoneforge Mystic doesn't matter as much because I'm about to empty my hand. The Ornithopter that can be lower than the bridge is the more impactful thing. Lower being an 0-2. And now we should be pretty good. What's up, Spider? Again, just to reiterate, we're heavily favored against Hammer. Yeah, Rashandra, if I find Karn, we can really hard lock the game out of this. Because with Karn, you could go and get liquid metal coating and then eat all the lands. The worst draw for us would be like probably Fury right now until I get a 5th land. All right, so my opponent's got a hammer. They're gonna stick it on something. Construct. Luckily we have 2 bridges, so we should be fairly safe there. Keep in mind that if I get a Karn, I can uptick on the Colossus Hammer and get it off of the construct. Opponent draws with Silent Clearing here. A little prelim. There's our next land. We're good there. Pass turn. 3-0. You're doing a lot better than we've been doing all night. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right, another Urza Saga. Blood Moon wouldn't be bad. There she be. There she be. Let's start doing some damage. Oh, Mom Dog would have been nice. Does this variant run Emrakul? There would be no way to cast Emrakul. Even though we do have 21 lands. 22, I guess, now. For our playset Gemstone Caverns. I guess you could. You'd have to get every single land. You'd have Chandra, I guess, to boost you a little bit. But no, this is, yeah, mono red. Chandra's going up. Passing the turn. Yep, mono red. Opponent's making more construct tokens. I really hope they don't have a way to kill 2 bridges. It feels unlikely. It's a lot of construct tokens. I do not have an easy way to kill that many construct tokens. There's another Springleaf Drum, so they're good in case I Blood Moon them. Yep, Drum and a couple Prismatic Endings could potentially do it. That would get rid of some bridges. Prismatic the Chalice on 0, play Ornithopter, get a Stoneforge down, cheat in the hammer around the Chalice on 1. That would be a way to do it as well. Karn. All right. Up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I kind of want the Blood Moon, but there's nothing scary in the yard. I think it's just 2 upstairs and play the Fury. Just kill this. I'm not worried about Lurrus yet. Yeah, we're gonna -7 Chandra here, hopefully. Start pointing the damage at the constructs. That's one way to kill him, I guess. That would be one way. So Lurrus here, but they have 2 0 drops in the yard, so they can't get rid of the can't get anything back. So it's just a 3/2. 2 mana Sanctifier. Got it. No problems. Chandra Karn. Blood Moon's fine here. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to uptick with the Chandra, hold the Blood Moon. We don't have any 1/1 creatures here that can attack the Chandra. And this way I can emblem. We're going to play the new bridge here and pass turn. Now we have 3 bridges. I don't understand what my opponent said. They conceded. I really don't understand this. They're not happy, but... 1 deck. Bem. Many stars. Main deck? I don't understand. Onward we go. Heavily favored. Very rarely drop that match. Very rarely drop the match. Keep it going. Feels good. 4-1 the dream indeed. We played this in the challenge recently, this Red Prison list. A little different with, I had a few Cavern of Souls because I thought I was going to run into control. What was it? 2 burn, 2 hammers, and 3 cascade lists. Yeah, the Fury, I mean, the Fury's good, but not even the best card. It's the Abrade, the Bridge, and the Chalice. Blood Moon has like this tertiary good card too. Obviously, the Fury does pick off quite a few things, but the Abrade and the Bridge are really pretty strong. A lot of artifact creatures, a lot of artifacts in general. For what it's worth for my opponent, like I said, it looked like they potentially had the turn 2 kill and we stopped it on turn 1. And really, game 1, it was a good fight, but we ended up having just enough removal for the Stoneforge. So, I've been on the edge with the control matchup with Yogg. The Verdict version aren't great versus me, but the Force Solitude version can be rough. Yeah. Yeah, it just depends on the versions of control you end up running into. I have not run into hardly any control. I'm ready for it. But yeah, not much control. This will be a fun one. All right, we're going to keep this. We got a turn 2 Karn or Hazret. Opponent does not reveal anything. Really, Spider? I haven't played against control in forever. Oh gosh, what's planes mean? What does planes mean? Well, Den of the Bugbear. Prepping either Chalice on 1, Chalice on 2, or Karn, the Greatest of Creators. Hey! Hey! Is it control? Watery Grave, okay. Unmarked Grave. Faithful Mending. I feel like I should just slap down a Chalice on 2, but I could also Karn here. They just put a Faithful Mending in the yard. Like, that's not that scary. And I want to do the liquid metal coating things. Just Karn, go get Tormod's Crypt. All right. I'm going to do Chalice on 2 because it's hilarious. My opponent's not instantly letting these resolve, so we'll see what happens. Chalice on 2 gets Teferi'd. That's fine. They're not going to have the Teferi. You wouldn't will that into me. No way this is Teferi. We're good. We're good. Yeah, they unmarked Mending. Kind of want to just attack with this and then see what ends up happening. I'm not going to Karn grab bridge just yet. I wanna attack with Bugbear. I've never done it before. That's my reasoning. I want to attack with Bugbear. Haven't done it. That's it. That's all I wanted. Making Faithful Mending and persist here. Exactly. Opponent's like, but I have this card and you're going to get wrecked. I'm like, yeah, I know. It's all good. We best friends. No problem. Don't care. We're fine. Don't worry. There's Archon. That's fine. Hallowfound. Yeah. Opponent's not fair. Scared of Blood Moon. I get it. You love Reanimator? It's pretty strong. There's Teferi. Bounce the Goblin token. All right, you got a new draw. Polluted Delta. Persist? No? Yes? Maybe? Guess not. Guess not. Karn? You gotta have a counter for this, right? Nope. Okay. Tormod's Crypt. Nom nom nom. Graveyard. Cool. All right. Here you go, opponent. They don't play counters? Why wouldn't you? You're in Esper colors. Slap in some counter spells over there. You know, if we hit a land here, I'm Hazoret, Chalice on 0, and smashing their face in. It'll be fun. Have we played this all correctly? Absolutely. Believe in yourself, you'll go far. Spider's over here rolling his eyes. I can feel it. 4 mana, 5 mana, Burial Rites, Mole Drifter. Drifty boy. Clever. Clever. All right. There's an Abrade. What do we want to do here? Kind of want to just start with a Seasoned Pyromancer, see what else I get. Getting rid of Chalice and maybe Hazoret because I can just kill the Mole Drifter to move it out of the way. Same time, would love to be able to get the Hazoret down and attack. I don't care about Teferi that much right now. I'm going to start with a Seasoned Pyromancer. That's where we're going to start. Let's see what else is going on here. All right, so we have Bridge. That's fantastic. So now the question is, do I want anything specifically from the sideboard yet? Probably not. We don't want to grab anything, because then Mole Drifter attacks us. We're going to make it so Mole Drifter is not going to attack us. We'll pass turn. We're going to do this way. I've got the graveyard checked. I don't care about Teferi here because I can always get Liquid Metal Coating and abrade the Teferi. Like I said, Graveyard's on check here. Who cares about a Mole Drifter? I can even abrade the Mole Drifter in combat, swing with everything to kill the Teferi pretty easily. Even if they prevent that by countering, my elementals are still getting in, and they block this. Can't attack with Bugbear. Sorry, Bugbear. Oh, that's right. Teferi's here. Well, probably would be fine with the trade anyway. Let's see what else they play. Prismatic Ending. Teferi's gone up, right? My other options, a Relic. All right, you can go ahead and persistent response to this opponent. Nah, this is fine. Just an Archon. It'll be fine. We got it. Don't worry. Deep breath. Deep breath, chat. We got this. Land drop. Teferi on 3. We have our own land drop. So Karn is going to go down. I'm debating Spyglass versus something else, like Liquid Metal, and thinking my Karn is safe. I don't think my Karn is safe. So let's attempt a Spyglass here. See if they have a counter. Gives me information on what they've got going on over there too. Their version doesn't play counters. All right, so we end up losing Karn here. We're going to lose our bridge by it being bounced. If my opponent has another counter spell, they've got that. We have the graveyard taken care of still with Scavenger Grounds. This is not looking very good. 5 mana available to us. We can see some Pyromancer sack. All right, so bridge gone because they're going to attack with Archon. I was supposed to hold the land? I don't think so. Maybe I was. Just another Teferi here. Hard cast Archon. I died all the Archons now. So I need a bridge only here. All right. So let's bring this all in. Relic. Chalice is a no-go here. All right, just want to be faster. We have to treat them a bit like control. Obviously, they can get their reanimation spell on turn 2. Turn 2, turn 3. I guess turn 3, they can... They don't have a turn 1 discard. Well, I take that back. Could they Thoughtseize themselves? Guess it depends on what version this is. Getting the graveyard again. I guess maybe I need to have a little more graveyard hate in the sideboard. Rather than this Pithing Spyglass, maybe drop the Pithing Needle and have an extra relic or something. I wonder if I misplayed my Karn there. We haven't played Red Prison in a week. I could be misplaying the Karn. Let's see here. If I were to have gotten... See, if I would have gotten Torp Orb, then we would have just lost the Karn to the Flying Mole Drifter. So I wouldn't have gotten anything else. Then we'd have a Torp Orb, and we would never found the extra bridge. Tough to say. We're down a game here. I think we can get this one though. Especially on the play. On the draw, we'll see. Prismatic Ending's just rough. Wonder if I would have, in response to Teferi Uptick, gotten rid of the graveyard if we would have been in a better spot. I don't know. They were just going to hard cast Archons. We saw that. It's just one less Archon. Maybe we go 3 or 4 more turns. It's tough to say. Tough to say. All right. Let's see what happens when we're aggressive. We are going to have a Hazoret on probably turn 3, possibly an empty hand because of the Fury. We might just cast Fury on turn 3 and follow it up with Hazoret and smash my opponent's face in. It's a lot of damage, possibly. 2 mana Faithful Mending here, maybe? Prismatic Endings are Eidolon away. Forget it all. We're Rabble Mastering. Forget it. We're just going to put a Rabble Master in. One thing that could have happened if we played the Fury is my opponent could play a Teferi. Now they play Teferi, bounce this, then I play Fury, kill theirs. I love Rabble Master. Yeah, they saved me a lot of life if I play anything else. Teferi? Prismatic Ending for 3? They didn't put the 3rd color in. They didn't put the 3rd color in. And I can't prevent this from making a token. I could, like, not attack with Rabble Master. I can't not make him attack. He just attacks. Yeah, it's unlucky. I guess I'd have another Rabble Master at this point, though. And then we'd follow it up with potentially Hazoret here. Yeah. Double Ritual into Hazoret and smash face. All right, that worked. We'll send it back. That's what we're doing. Plenty of damage. That is the plan. We probably win that one anyway. We probably win that one, and the only reason I say that is with the extra Rabble Master there, we just have this continuous pressure. And the continuous pressure probably pushes us over the top. They weren't putting anything immediately into the graveyard there. Back-to-back Rabble Master pretty strong. Maybe it's time to get Legion War Boss back into things. All right, Gemstone Ritual something. What are lands? What are lands? Lands are bad for you. Well, guess we're going to go for it. I'm going to get rid of both Chandras here because I want to be able to play things guaranteed on turn 3. I'd end up putting like a Raminot Ruins away and it just wouldn't happen. There we go. Gonna lead with Blood Moon, then we're gonna follow with Rabble Master. Blood Moon hopefully takes them off of cards. They can have white here. It's a pretty good rip there too. The Desperate Ritual was off the top. So they'll go get white here, I think. It's a pretty good rip. Like me a Desperate Ritual. Basic Plains. By the way, who said you can't turn 1 Blood Moon post Simian Spirit Guide ban? It's like good old Red Prison here. We're about to smack him with Rabble Master and close this game out in three good solid swings, right? That's the plan. Here goes Rabble Master. We know what the food is now. We can concentrate. Basic Island off the top's gonna murder the Rabble Master. That's fine. The Hallowed Fountain. Prismatic Ending versus Path. Well, that's not bad either. Eidolon. Swing with everything. Closing the door. Closing the door. Woo! Got the GGs. Oh, ho, ho. Reveal hand. We had a Rabble Master come in. All right. We're 3-1 here. A lot of speed, a lot of damage there in that last game. Oh, Blood Moon on turn 1, Discord. Blood Moon on turn 1. Doesn't happen too often. When we do, we gotta smile about it. Gemstone, and it was a ritual off the top. Still good. Blood Moon's the best. I know, right? Got a little lucky. What we mulliganed our 0-lander, and we pitched appropriately. All right, we got one match left here in the Red Prison tonight. If Mana Monkey was still legal, would I run it? Absolutely. Absolutely. Hazard wouldn't be in here. Rabble Master, Magus of the Moon, or maybe one Abrade and one Ritual would be out. We go back to 21-9. Absolutely. All right, we're going to keep this hand. I like this hand. I like this hand. Talk about finally getting our lands. This is what would we like to do, chat? Opponent is 1-0. They're about to be 1-1. Opponent mulligans the 6 here. All right, we'll lead with Scavenger Grounds here and pass the turn. Good luck, NLP. What do you got? Triome. Boom. Blood Moon. Nice mountain. Nice breeding pool. Oh, Ragavan! What? Now they have a treasure token. There you go. You should play that Blood Moon. Stupid monkey. Stupid monkey showing up. I'd love to be able to like Desperate Ritual and stuff, but hey, you know. All right, so they're a red X deck here. Putting the Chalice in one, stopping the monkey. I think if they were to concede right now, I'd have no idea what they're doing. 4-color monkey. It's the new build. Card the Great Creator off the top would be excellent. Take care of this treasure token. And if that's not the case, I might just abrade it. Oh, expressive iteration. All right. I could have. I kind of wanted to save the abrade. I'll be very honest. Wasn't so worried about one, especially when they had this. But now they have a forest. Now they have a red and 6. Uh-oh. I have goofed. I guess the snow-covered forest was coming in a few turns. Goofed. Ha, I didn't goof. I knew the Fury was there. I knew the Fury was there. We needed the ritual. It does look like an Omnath pile now. Expressive, Renin 6, Niv Mizzet, Omnath, some variation of that. Blood Moon, excellent here. Rabble Masters and Eidolons, not so much. We'll probably just send it back. None of the companions really work for this list. Yeah. We can build a bit of a red-white lockout list with Zerda. We do have one of those. We stole it from someone. Attacking for 6, pass turn. You got it, opponent. I got an abrade. By the way, 6 a turn, big chunk. Big chunk. I'm going to hold on lands. We might get Hazoret. Big chunk. 6 more. Your move. Down to 8 they go. Big chunk. Big chunk. Clean up step. Gonna discard something, give me a little more information. I already knew about the Ragavan. Maybe they can bounce my Blood Moon for me so I can kill him with the Ramunap Ruin. 6 equals 5 when life is at 20? Sure, yeah. So we hit the submit button. We have 5 Blood Moon effects here, not 7. Like I said, what I ended up doing is putting a Rabble Master in for one of the Maguses, deck building wise, so I could have a playset of Rabble Masters when we go to sideboard and if I need to be a little more oomph. This is mainly because there are enough red lists out there that they were able to play around Blood Moon some. And I didn't need 7 of them anymore. What if they gained up to 23, 24 life? Then 6 a turn looks great. 6 times 4, 24. That would be completely fine to do. You can maybe do that over an abrade. The abrade's really nice against the Ragavan. Yeah, that would be fine. You could Pithy Needle that. Especially if they get a fetch land, they fetch basic forest first, and then you play Blood Moon, then they can play the land, and then they can get a bunch of mountains. Well, 1 mountain because Blood Moon shuts it off. It's not like Renin 6 does a whole lot to us. It's Emblem, and then like Bolt or some other spell in the graveyard's kind of a pain. You could definitely do it. I mean, Ragavan fixes the mana too. Turn 1 Ragavan into stuff would be rough as well. I'm going to get rid of 1 Fury and see what happens in this game. Chalice on 1 is an option here. Maybe a Blood Moon off the top. We get a second ritual. We're playing Karn immediately. Ragahoo? Ragagoo. Flooded Strand. I could play Chalice on 1 and kill Ragavan. It's kind of interesting. Kind of eats up my entire hand, though. Well, there you go. All right. Shall we? Turn 1 Blood Moon again. Don't have a counter, please. Basic Plains, Basic Island, Basic Plains. You got it. All right. How many turns are we away from them prismatic ending this Blood Moon? Chalice on 1's looking really weak here if they do have prismatic ending. All right, well, Chalice on 1 just in case. Yeah, Flooded Strand's a little weak for them in the multiple colors that they need. They needed like a forest. Chalice on 3 doesn't matter because they can play 4 into the prismatic ending. That's the thing. The Chalice doesn't really stop prismatic ending. Oh, we have blue mana. What do we got? Teferi? Oh, EE on 3. That sucks. All right. They got us. Karn's good to have, and it's good to know that they have EEs. We might be kind of toast here. Chalice on 3, Chalice on 6. What does Chalice on 6 stop? Oh, they decided expressive. Interesting. They must have a land drop. Chalice in sideboard? Dovin's Veto. They do not have a land drop. Very interesting. Gonna pass the turn. I hope they do something like that again and leave themselves with 1 land. Somehow they missed a land through the expressive iteration. I'd really like them to try that one more time, miss one more time. Doesn't look like we're gonna get there though. Well, try to resolve Karn. This is gonna blow up Blood Moon. I'm gonna go get a liquid. Oh, opponents. Is that it, opponent? Good game? We done? I'm gonna go get a liquid metal coating here. Didn't want that to resolve, opponent. Oh, blue mana, red mana. And probably concession. 4-1 here with Red Prison. My opponent allows Karn to resolve there, and in doing so ends up losing the match. We were going to be drawing Rabble Master Magus. Magus was going to make it a Blood Moon again, and a Chandra in a few turns. There you go. There you have it. 4-1 overall with our challenge-based Red Prison list. It is probably the best Red Prison list that you can get out there for right now. Small little tweaks here and there based on whatever you end up running into, see or know in your local meta. More control, this one's probably okay. If you don't have Graveyard, switch Scavenger Grounds out for Cavern of Souls. If you have a lot more like multicolor decks, get rid of the Rabble Master. You could get rid of the Den of the Bugbear or the Shadow Skull Smashing. Probably Den at that point. Play 2 more Maguses. You go up to the 7 Blood Moons. That works really well. If you don't have Karns or you don't want to do the whole artifact package, up the Chandra by 1. Play some extra Rabble Masters, maybe Bone Crusher Giants. That's going to be a little bit weaker, but more aggressive. And a lot of red cards means Fury is sweet. What's the name on Cavern? Depends on what you want to do. But you can get away with Human for Magus plus Seasoned Pyromancer. Or if you have a lot of Rabble Masters, you can name Goblin. Typically, you want to name whatever creature you have in hand. And if you play Cavern, you're going to want more creatures probably, so Rabble Masters may come in. The idea is that if you have control, you play something like this. Game 1, the Cavern shouldn't matter. Game 2, you're gonna be naming like Rabble Master Goblin to get through with the control matchups. That's what you're gonna name, probably. The idea is that it's supposed to get through the counter spells. Because blue-white would not be playing Path to Exile anymore, you're more than likely to get Goblin plus token. And if they're not able to get the third color with Prismatic Ending initially, then you'll probably attack again. So they're relying on those counter spells, relying on those destruction, the wrath effects as well. If y'all have a whole bunch of dredge, play 4 relics main and kind of forget the chalices. But that's only assuming that's what's in your meta. Red Prison though, 4-1, still hot, still a list, still a deck in the meta.